Hey everybody, welcome to The Ordinary Professor. My name is Dr. Courtney Pegram and I am the host of this channel, all things feelings and social skills. So, since I talk about strategies, tools, tips, and I coach on social skills, I want to tell you about what I'm reading. Why? Because it might inspire you to pick up a new book or just hear out what is currently trending, or maybe some ideas that could help you with some of the things you're struggling with. So, I love books, I love to read, so this is a perfect space for me to talk about it. So here's my book that I'm holding right now. The Anatomy of Anxiety. Great book. So I like to read self-help books, psychological books, business development books. It's kind of like my thing. I just love it. Why? Because of being a social skills coach and also facilitating on all of these interpersonal skills, I need to be up to date with not only the research, but the practical application. She blends both of these in this book. Beautiful. I really appreciate her stories, her going through her client experiences, also sharing a little more about herself. So it's a great full circle of, I feel I can relate to the author. I also feel like I can relate to some of the stories about her clients, and then additionally the tips and tricks she shares. So the two main components about this book to remember is there is real anxiety, that gut feeling something's wrong and you need to address it, right? And then there's fake anxiety, which is, I like to think about it as it takes over your body, your mind, your thoughts, your feelings, and it's not good. So fake anxiety comes as our day-to-day stressors that overcome our mind and we can't function properly. So we feel overwhelmed, we shut down. So we go through the four F's. So fight, flight, freeze, fawn, right? So that can be part of reaction. We have fake anxiety. Now, the big problem we have in our society is the differentiation of the two. True anxiety is good, can be healthy, can be very helpful to be attuned with your body. Fake anxiety, bad, not good. And so why is it like that? Because if you're not sleeping right, if you have so much stress, you're struggling with, eating 3 meals a day or eating consistently or even eating healthy, you might have some digestive issues. Our second brain is our gut, right? So all these things she goes through and gives great tips of how to address it. Talks about her idea of elimination diet. She's brilliant because she also addresses and is really inclusive for people that have struggled with eating disorders or who have allergies and all these things. So it's reading a book that your neighbor or your friend wrote, but who is a subject matter expert in this. So it feels I think she's really seeing and hearing me, but also there's evidence, medical recommendations, and the best part of the book, she goes through how to wean yourself off some of these medications, which you should do with a doctor, right? But just the experiences of her clients and weaning off and some of their struggles and how it's real. And so I just love the realness of the book, the theory in it, the research, and then her voice sharing about her exposure and her things that she's been through, the things that she thinks. And so I highly recommend this. And there's actually something in the book that it's towards the end. It was about medication and how she talks about weaning off her clients the entire time, but at the end she talked more about psychedelics. And I don't know much about it, so I thought it was really interesting to hear her perspective and talking about the different psychedelic trips, what it is, and had me going down a rabbit hole myself doing research on psychedelics and understanding them more, just so I'm more up to date on these things because they're being talked to more and more and they're trending and I had no idea. So it was a good eye-opener. So highly recommend this book. I'm gonna link it into my account. And if you enjoy these little book reports that I share with you, subscribe to my channel, join me so we can talk about all things social skills. Thanks, have a great day.